Hallo vloggies! For English subtitles, go to the subtitles. I will start in Dutch. Dus zoals je hoort is het in het Engels. Was net in het Engels. En er zal ook meer van een video in het Engels zijn. Want ik ben samen met een aantal andere Nederlanders naar Engeland geweest. En ik doe wel vaker een kleine vlog of een kleine videoboodschap als ik ergens heen ga. Maar deze video wordt heel veel langer dan dat. Want er is meer gebeurd dan alleen gewoon een reisje. Dat is een heel evenement. En ik ben daarheen gegaan met 4 anderen. En die zul je ook allemaal zien in de rest van de video. En ik heb eigenlijk iedereen geïnterviewd. Je ziet dingen van de reis. Je ziet eigenlijk niks van het evenement. Want toen heb ik gewoon gespeeld. En je ziet ook een heel deel van de terugreis. En waarin we terugkijken op wat er is gebeurd. Nou, wat voor evenement is het dan? Het is Hades. In Engeland. En het speelt zich eigenlijk af op een plek waar allerlei verschillende dode mensen bij elkaar komen. Als een soort van onderwereld. En de personages die je daar dan ook tegenkomt, die zijn allemaal niet per se echt. Sommige mensen zullen misschien echt hebben bestaan. Maar iedereen zou echt hebben kunnen bestaan. Ik kan er wel iets over vertellen wat Hades nou is, in de feiten. Ik kan het ook overlaten aan mensen die net hebben gespeeld.
If I had to describe it, it's the Last Supper, but not in the way you expect it.
And for me, I think Hades is the game about humanity and all different aspects of it, and exploring that. All of the darker themes that you wouldn't usually confront in life tend to come out in this game, and I think that everybody's characters have a hidden side.
She said it was about humanity. I think it's about people. And like their interpersonal relationships, and a lot about obviously their relationship with themselves as well, like their relationship with each other and their relationships with themselves, and what they believe and how that can change after being sent into the underworld.
And I feel like a lot of LARPs, there's a win condition and a lose condition, and generally like you're kind of expected to just move through the narrative. But with Hades, a lot of the time it's lose scenarios and how we deal with that personally.
I think I love Hades because it's not a system that is afraid to explore really intricate, dark themes. And I've played some other LARPs where people have kind of shied away from that sort of thing for personal reasons, but it seems like the players here and the way the system is run all culminate in a really, really deep, meaningful roleplay experience.
Dus dat is wat ons te wachten staat. Dan is het nu tijd om te beginnen aan onze Way Down to Hades. Hallo vloggies!
Oh nee.
Yeah. It's Wednesday and we're here with almost everyone because Sebas is upstairs. That's Nienke and I have a yes. Yeah. So tomorrow we will go already. 9:30.
9:30.
And now we're basically just chilling or doing some last minute
Crafting.
Yeah, you look at it. I look at the crafting. Yes.
Do you want a confession from me?
Yes. Like
I didn't sleep.
Ever. Ever. Because I'm dead. So we're getting in the mood, as you can see, and that's it for now. More tomorrow. We'll do some deep interviews. Tomorrow. When we will go on our way down to Hades. Hallo vloggies! So, as you can see, we're in the car. That's Paul.
Hi.
We're on our way down to Hades. And it's now 10:23 in the morning on the Thursday. And by this time tomorrow we'll be in England. Actually we'll be there this afternoon. But since we've got some time to cover, this is the perfect time to introduce our fellowship. You know, first person being Paul, and we'll just talk to him, and later probably talk to the others of the group. And we're traveling now to a gas station, and after that we'll go to France, and we'll get a train, and then we'll drive on the other side of the road, because, you know, English. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, you got some interviews today, and I'll keep you up to date. This is Paul. Paul,
Ja,
what are you going to play?
Jan van Duivenvoorde,
Aha,
a Dutch sailor.
a Dutch sailor. What time?
Well, the mercenary kind of time, you know? We shipped all kind of stuff. Fruit, people, all the things.
So, Dutch Golden Age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely time.
Yes.
So, can you tell me a bit about the time? Was it a peaceful time?
Well, funny question. I think we hopped from war to war within years. I think that the amount of peace was like 3-4 years in his total lifetime, and the rest was all, there were wars everywhere. And yeah.
Lovely time.
Yeah, and the
Dramatic times.
And the company was always, you know, trying to discover new things. Australia was discovered. The magnifying glass, the microscope was actually invented during his lifetime. So, you know, a lot of interesting things happening.
Yeah. What are you going to play with? You expect
Ooh, difficult question.
from all that, you know?
Well,
What's important for you? Yeah. So spoilers, but
yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
I think that the thing I'm looking most forward is to meet everybody and just see how LARPing in England is going.
Yeah.
I never LARPed in England, so this is a first for me. I've been in Denmark, Germany, Belgium, but never have been in England.
What are you not looking forward to so much?
Oh, what I'm not looking forward.
Yeah.
The
What
Dixies.
challenge are you going
The
to
Dixies.
accept and overcome the Dixies?
Yeah.
So we'll see. You know, in our after movie, what do you think about Dixies then? And also, what do you think about LARPing in England?
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
You know, still a way to drive, but you know, we'll get there.
We'll get there. So that's that. We're on our way to Hades. Hello. We're still on our way down to Hades, and I'm driving. So Isolde will be the one we're gonna talk to and about, and I'll be driving in the meantime. But it will all be safe because we're the three of us, and we'll all keep an eye on the road.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Isolde. You should know me because I am very friendly and I am a nice person, and I like LARPing and making up stories and finding the history for our characters. That was really a lot of fun. So I think that's why you should know me.
Okay. So, what kind of history are you talking about?
My character was born in 1888 and in Holland, and she is part of a noble family. I became a lady in waiting for the next queen, which was Wilhelmina. So she lived at court for a long time. She traveled a lot with the queen, and she died eventually in 1990. And I had a lot of interesting things happen to me, well, Josephine had to her.
Yeah, so what's your character's name?
My character's name is Josephine Jacoba van Kraaienhorst van Wassenaar. So she's called Josephine or Josephine or Josephine because I'm so fine. She traveled a lot. She traveled to England, to Germany, to France, together with the Queen Wilhelmina. And she had a lot of interesting friends, mainly in the art scene, but also in the noble scene, of course.
We don't want to spoil her too much.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you looking forward to?
Ooh.
Yeah, with playing.
I am really looking forward to meeting all of you guys because I'm really interested in where we're going to be and what is going to happen. I'm very interested in what kind of place we start out. Did we just die, or were we dead already? Do we know that we died? And I'm really looking forward to going to England because I haven't been there yet. Like ever. So that is something I'm really looking forward to.
And what kind of challenge are you going to overcome this weekend or trip?
A few challenges. Being driven in my own car, that is something I don't usually really like. Driving on the wrong side of the road, I know it's the right side for you guys, but for me it's wrong. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I'm sort of apprehensive about it. The other challenge is that I made Josephine an outgoing character, and I'm not usually. So, yeah, kind of interesting challenges for myself, but very doable. I'll be fine. Yeah.
So, are there any other things you'd like to share with our viewers?
Well, I think it was the whole journey going to this point that was really enjoyable, because at some point Kirsten said, I think LARP is going to be awesome, would you like to come with us? And from that point onward, this persona, this character grew, and it took quite some time for me to really get a feeling for what I was going to be and what I was going to play. But after visiting our ancestral home and starting to make costumes, it started to become real. I really enjoyed working up to this point, and I can't wait to really get started.
Yeah.
I'm Sebas. I'm 46 years old. Living in Holland, Utrecht. Married to Isolde.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And who are you going to play?
I'm going to play Jan met de kaak. Or translated, Jan with the jaw. Now it's a medieval night, late medieval night. Sort of seems to be, we noticed, famous and not so famous, but he's someone who really existed in the history of Holland and has done some great feats. He's a knight in the order of the Golden Fleece. He's the last Viscount of Leiden. He was a commander in the armies who fought against the Fries and the Gelders.
Lots of fighting. Are you going to do a lot of fighting?
No.
Alright, so what are you going to do then? What are you planning?
I'm going to smile a lot, look pretty, polish my harness. Yes.
So you're gonna just look pretty, and if you're not looking pretty enough, you're gonna make yourself look prettier by polishing your harness. Yeah, by your armor. Alright, so
is that what you're looking forward to, or are you looking forward to something else? Or what are you most looking forward to?
Most looking forward to.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult because I'm don't really know what to expect.
Uh-huh.
But that makes it even more exciting. But what I'm hoping to get is to getting to know a lot of people, new people. Because in Holland, in the LARP scene, I know about everyone by now, so it's getting a bit old. So I'm really looking forward to get to know a lot of new people.
Oh, nice. And what kind of challenges are you going to overcome this way and event?
It is a thing of my character, of course, that he's always looking for a challenge. The bigger they get, the better they are. And if he conquers one, then he's searching for the next great one to conquer. And he's never getting satisfied to that, so that's a bit of a thing of him.
Yeah. So a lot of you're gonna conquering a lot.
Yeah, the bigger the enemy, the better it is.
All right.
And you're not going to fight.
Well, I'm not going to fight. No.
But you are going to conquer.
I'm
Yeah.
going to conquer.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to see how that will play out
Yes.
in the after interviews on the way back. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah. I'm so curious how it's going to be, how the people are, how the site is going to be. That's quite an adventure.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to it.
All right.
Hallo, Vloggies. Zo,
Zo, spannend
Vloggies.
Spannend man. Gewoon doggy gehad.
Yeah, so we're still in France, sort of. I think so. I mean, there's the UK border control.
We're nowhere in France.
We're no longer in France. I don't know. We had the French border control, and there was a dog. It was so cute. Yes.
Happy
It was really
doggo.
cool. Happy doggo.
No dogs here.
Also, it's quite warm inside.
We're melting.
Yeah, we're melting. So if we don't make it, that's
You know
what
where to
happens.
find us.
Yes.
Yeah, we melted.
Nowhere, no man's land
Yeah.
between England and France.
Yeah, lovely place.
No rights here.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty sure it's illegal to film here, but there's no one stopping us. So here we are. All right. So
Bye.
next time we'll see you in England.
Yes.
All right, bye. See you. Hallo, vloggies.
Hello. Hi.
And the others are over there. Yeah.
Having
So-
fun.
Where are we now?
We're in the tunnel to England.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yeah, so I guess we're now under the canal, you know. Not being fish, but still being, I don't know where we are actually. Doesn't quite matter. Underwater. I assume. Yeah, I'd rather not be a fish.
No, I want to be a mermaid, like Ariel.
So we're gonna talk to the person who wants to be a mermaid. Hi. Yeah. So why do you want to be a mermaid? You gotta be close to me because it's yeah.
Because it's cool. Then I can see the depths of the sea.
Yeah, you're not scared of the depths of the sea.
No, I think it's incredible.
All right.
I just want to see everything.
Yeah, and I wanna go to the human place and get a fork and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
All
I
right.
want to explore.
Okay, so this is Nienke. Yeah.
Hi.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Me or my character?
Well, first about you.
Oh.
Just a snippet so that we can understand who you are, you know, as a person, and then we go to your character.
Okay. I am a very creative person, and I have a lot of energy and
distracted easily because people behind the camera are moving things.
Yes.
And I laugh a lot.
Also distracted easily.
Yes.
Yes. So, and your character?
My character?
Yeah.
She's also distracted easily.
What's her name?
Her name is Charlotte.
Charlotte. Oh, that's beautiful.
But in English, you guys can call me Charlotte because I understand if you don't. Yeah.
I don't know why you would say that. I mean, Charlotte is easy.
Charlotte?
Zij machtelt.
Machtelt. Jesus. She chose the wrong name. Okay.
I did not pick the wrong name. I picked a Dutch name, a name that's from the era
Charlotte
that
is
I'm
also
playing.
Dutch.
No, it's French.
It's French. Oh,
It is. Yeah,
I learned
it
things.
is. Yeah, but no, my name is alright, and also there's an English version of it. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mathilde,
Oh,
like Mathilde.
cool. Okay.
But back to you. So Charlotte,
Yes.
also Dutch, but
Also
with
Dutch.
a French name. Apparently
Yes.
so.
Apparently so. And she is a explorer, and she loves exploring things and collecting.
Oh, exploring things.
Not sexually.
Well, then what kind of?
She travels the world, and in the beginning with her father, and now by herself and by sailing and going all over the world.
And
So,
what time period is she from?
18. Well, she lived through 1838 till 1862.
So Victorian times.
Yes.
Looking forward to wearing a corset.
Yes. I fitted it for the first time last week, so that's a good thing. But it looks great, and yeah, I am excited to wear everything. And I finally got a hoop skirt, so I can wear my insane skirt. So yes,
Is that the thing you're looking forward to most?
my skirt.
Wearing your outfit.
No, I think more seeing other people's outfits.
So what do you expect of other people's outfits?
Well, from what I have seen on the Discord, very creative and also very cool, intricate, like the details on hats, dresses. It looks amazing. Well, like the eye of detail.
I get it.
Love it.
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
So, and what is your biggest challenge going to be these days that we're traveling at the event?
The days that we are traveling, mostly, nothing really, to be honest. I think
everything's gonna be easy, and everything's gonna be
helping people drive left or something.
Yes,
I don't know.
please. Personally.
And no, personally, I don't have a lot of trouble traveling and going to places. I think my biggest fear is meeting new people, but yeah. And on itself, I think my character is a bit vain. So, and I am not.
Oh, she's vain.
A little bit. She's not vain, kind of like you do the things I don't want to get dirty, because she is an explorer, and if people don't do it, she takes off her and she goes off.
Do it.
And if you hear a weird sound in the woods, keep an eye on Charlotte, because she will walk away towards it instead of thinking about it.
She's gonna cause us trouble.
Maybe.
She is going to cause us trouble, and I gotta fix that. That's gonna be fun.
But she's vain as in stuff. So she likes collecting, so vain, you know.
Yeah. So if you want to get rid of something, just make up some story about an object and then hand it over to her, because she will collect it. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Alright. How long are we in this train?
35 minutes, right?
Yeah, so we have 30 minutes. Do you want to... Is there anything you want to add?
Ooh, well, all my clothing pieces aren't done yet, because every single one of them needs their buttons. So I haven't finished anything.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't pin it down, so I hope everything fits.
I guess that's almost everyone now from our group.
Two more to go.
No, actually not.
You had your interview not right?
No.
And Sebas?
No, yet. Yeah. So
two.
only me, basically.
Ah,
But we'll find a good place and time to do that. And I guess we're gonna now just be here in the tunnel. Be social,
Dance.
dance. I don't think this is the right place to dance.
Why not?
Because
fun.
it's quite small. It's yeah. No.
It's fun.
There's like no room here.
I can
Oh,
dance.
you can dance.
You can dance as well.
So maybe we're gonna dance. Maybe we don't. At least we're on our way down to Hades. And we'll hope to see you on the rest of our journey. Alright, bye.
Oprecht echt heel spannend. En als ik dan zie hoe dat hier dat verkeer dat doet.
Hey vloggie.
Hey vloggie.
Hallo.
Hallo vloggies. We zijn nog steeds in leven.
We're still alive.
We're still alive.
Barely.
And, managing to drive through.
Okay, we're physically alive. Mentally, no joke.
We're fine.
We're fine.
Kirsten is doing really well. Driving through Guildford to get to a pub where we can eat healthy food.
Healthy food, yes.
Really going to
And also pizzas.
And also pizzas. Also very important. But look at her go, you see?
Hello, vloggies! Yes, it is time.
It is time. Is it? Now?
No, I still need to shower.
Oh, okay.
So, what are we doing right now?
We're doing our corona tests to
Yes.
be sure and safe.
See, it's all safe. Even though. Hey, where are we?
In a rundown pub-ish hotel.
In Guildford.
Guildford, yeah. And so, do we have gossip? Because I mean, the guys are not here right now. About, I don't know, yesterday. Just
Some people are very scared by other people driving cars. In English.
Some people are better holding their liquor.
So, how much did you drink?
1.5 pints.
Yeah, but I think you
It
guys...
was good stuff.
Well, like, I was the Bob, so I say it out loud.
Yeah, so Bob is
Like, not drinking,
yeah.
so I can be the driver to
the
come
designated driver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it was pretty funny because just before the drinks came, I said, perhaps not drink right now because we haven't eaten a lot. What do they all do? Drink at least half of their drink. So I saw it coming.
Sort of. I mean, we're all going down today
Way down.
to
Face
Hades.
down,
Yes. Yeah, we'll keep you posted. And I will take my shower now.
Go
and
take your shower.
Yes. Alright, bye. Hello, vloggies. We are walking in
Guildford!
Yes. What?
Guildford, right?
Guildford. Oh no. And it's uphill now. And Paul's there as well. Where is Nienke? And we were on our way to Starbucks. We just had our breakfast, lunch, brunch. And yeah, so after that we'll probably go to the site and drop our stuff, and I don't know what we're gonna do. But here's the Starbucks. Small update. And I'll see you in the next video. Hello, vloggies! Hello,
Hi!
vloggies. Hello.
Hi.
We're in the Tesco Express.
Yes, we are.
And it's fucking huge.
It's way too
There's like 50 aisles. And I don't know if you can, like, it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And we're trying not to die in here and also find some food.
We're not dying. We're fine. Yeah.
Not yet.
Right. Well, we'll try not to. Let's just stick together. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we lost the others.
Oh no, we lost the others.
We lost the others.
We
So,
have failed.
If we don't survive,
You know where to find us.
you know where to find us. Tesco
The big
Express.
Tesco.
Yes, yes. All right. See you in the next. Bye.
We arrived on site and we got allocated a hut. Look at this lovely picture. It's absolutely gorgeous weather. And this is our house. So I will now show you our crib. Hi!
Hi!
Hi, Paul! So, where do you sleep?
Here.
That looks amazing!
And warm.
And warm and cozy.
A very important
So-
book.
This is a big place. There's a lot of stuff in here and also in-game stuff. So we try to make it our own.
Headpins for our heads because we need them. And like it's a lot of jewelry here.
Yeah,
so
and I have that
jewelry
jewelry in there.
box. And also my shoes.
Yeah, and a bit of wood because yes, let's go to our kitchen.
Oh!
So here we are in the kitchen. We got our nice 2-place stove here. Well, it's a grill place. We're gonna make some fire in here. At least we want to. We're gonna get some wood and some fire starters. And then we here have a place where we can prepare our food. Yeah, separate.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, and this is a window. This is one of the things we brought with us. It's Jenever from Schiedam, and they made it. It's 3 years now. It's malt wine, and it's from an original recipe. It's also in an original bottle, and it has this seal on it to show that it's the original recipe from the 17th century. So
That's really cool.
here on shelf.
Nice.
And then we have, I think, for my character will be most important. Here,
Just for you?
well, especially for my character,
All
not
right.
for others.
Mm-hmm.
We need some candle steel, and I'm like thinking maybe we need some fabric as well. But this will be our altar, you know.
Very
Our
good.
Lord Jesus Christ here, and then we want to do drink the blood, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
We have a nice silver cup here, and of course Maria.
Good,
It's
good,
right
yes.
here. And then here, which is more important for other characters like yourself and Nienke,
Yeah.
is the drawing table.
Very nice. Mm-hmm.
Engraving and stuff. There's a door here, but we don't want to use.
Oh,
So,
that's adorable.
a bit of reading
And
know,
you
some
have
stuff.
shelves?
Yeah, I got shelves. I got my shoes over there. Got some spare clothing over there. You know,
It's mine and Sebastian's. It has a lot of clothes right now, but it has 2 beds even. We use one. It will be the ziekenboeg, sick bay. Yeah, these are our cribs. Yeah, and this is our house for the next couple.
Did you say hello, vloggies?
Yes, of course.
So we're not on our way down anymore.
We're
in
Hades
but
town.
we're not in game yet. So I guess we're sort of still on our way down to Hades.
Down.
Hello, vloggies.
Hello.
Oh, look at you! I can
Yeah.
see your face.
It's just for a short while.
That's
Yeah, so it's getting dark.
it is.
Sebas is actually already working on his costume, but I haven't done any interviews yet. Now,
So here we are,
yeah, here we are.
just before we are going to go
Dress
in
up,
game
yeah.
and dress up. So, Kirsten,
Yeah.
you are the one that brought us here.
Yeah.
Why should we know you?
Well, because I'm the one who brought you here, so you should know me. Well, it all started before COVID, and I have experience with doing international LARPs, and I was looking for one to go to because I did not quite like the LARP I went to. And then there's this Facebook page, and then I saw pictures, and they were actually, I think it was about Hades, but it wasn't. Just the subject of the LARP intrigued me. Also, the the big thing about character and character development and that part is something that I like in my games so far. So this was like a perfect fit. But then COVID happened also, and their season 1 had to end. So it took some time, but we're finally here.
We're here. We did it.
Yeah. Let's see. Those expectations are sky high. So let's see if they will be met.
So what are you looking forward to most?
I think, well, to finally start playing, and also because I have an idea in my mind of how my character will be, and how other people's characters might be able to interact, and how that all is looking like, and I'm looking forward to seeing that play out and be entirely else, something else, or be like how I expected it. Also, every time I forget there's crew. But there's crew, and I'm looking forward to what their part in this play is going to be.
Yeah.
So I don't have any expectations about that.
What are you most afraid of?
What I'm most afraid of? Me. Me or my character?
You.
Me. Ooh, that's a good one. There is no connection, and that we will kind of be isolated out of game. Like in game, that's fine and that's cool, but out of game, not. And yeah, I'm here to make connections. Like most of you already said. Also, new people, meeting them, and exploring these stories together, which is what I want. And not having that at all, that's the thing I'm afraid of.
Yeah. Anything that you're going to overcome this weekend?
Well, I think my character is on certain topics so unlike myself. So that will be, and I'm also curious to see if I can actually pull through. And if I can, that would be something I've overcome. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't mind Dixies.
What was the most enjoyable until now?
I like actually this whole the whole way we've had as for me and myself, but also as a group, because we've had several meetings, and it was just such a great atmosphere that it's not only the event, but also like I know that even if we would be isolated from the rest, then I still know that I have a capable and loving group of players that I know, and we can entertain ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get dressed now. I'm gonna bring these two along, and I don't think you will see us until after the event.
Probably not. Maybe
Probably
tomorrow
not.
morning.
I don't think so, because I'm gonna be in game.
Even before you had your breakfast?
Yes, of course. I'll be hungry in game.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, good luck with that for us. Okay, thank you for all your answers.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And let's go and have some fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun. And see you.
Hello, vloggies! So, this was our event. People inside the hut are, well, cleaning their stuff. Hi! Yes. And I had an amazing time. I'll see if I can interview some other players here, at least talk to them, and then slowly we'll talk about our experience. So far, loads and loads of fun. Great interaction with characters, great interaction with crew. It was great, and that for short. And now we'll see if we can talk to some other people. All right. Hello, vloggies. So we're here with other players.
Hey.
Hey. Hello. Hello.
How's it going?
Couple of questions. Maybe what was your best experience so far?
Turning a man into jam with a cannon.
Running
That
for
was
my
fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
He was
Yeah.
there
As,
one moment, and the next he just sort of
Red mist.
as
disappeared.
as one part of the duo of the people that did turn that man into red jam, it was very much an off the cuff sort of We think this is the right decision. We're going to escalate. Man's impervious to bullets. Is a cannon a bullet? Is a cannonball a bullet?
I was going to say something totally different.
Yeah.
And that was a 1960s hippie and a witch who had been witch hunted, bonding over both being gay.
Wow.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Personally, my one was running for my utter life from a faceless, eldritch unknown horror that was chasing me all the way down a rather wet hill, falling flat on my front several times, like 3 separate times.
Oh, but you
It
managed to
was
survive.
absolutely fantastic. My adrenaline was pumping.
I have so many that it's so hard to choose. The fight with the auditor this morning was amazing, or the front line as well. Fighting him to distract him, and that was a really cool fight. All my roleplay with you.
Oh, thank you.
And with Josephine as well. I feel like our characters all really bonded. It was really nice, and obviously we have future plans. So it's just I really liked the coming together of a good Christian noblewoman and like the most pagan person you could find. I really hope you guys can come back. Yeah. Lovely addition.
Hallo vloggies! We're all tired. We're in the hotel. So, what do you think of this event? 2 words.
Absolutely amazing.
Bloody fantastic.
Oh no. Absolutely incredible.
2 words. Oh no.
No, it's now. No.
Oh no.
Amazingly beautiful.
That's me.
So,
Meg, you also 2 words.
oh, 2 words.
Yes.
Exceeding expectations.
Oh.
So, overall, I think it was great, and tomorrow probably we'll have more energy, and we'll get back and talk more about what we did,
And our
what we didn't,
expectations.
and we'll see if we can do some other interviews and look back on our event. So, bye for now. Good night. Hallo vloggies! So, we are on our way back to the Netherlands. We had the event, obviously. It's now Monday, 10:23. We're 30 minutes away from the tunnel. That will get us to France, and then we'll go drive to Belgium and then to the Netherlands. Have fun with the last part of the after interviews, and hopefully till next time. It's Sebas.
Hello.
Yes. What did you think of the event?
I loved it.
You loved it.
I really did.
Oh, that's good.
I loved it. The people. I wasn't disappointed. Really.
That's good, because in the interview, that was the thing you were looking forward to.
Yeah.
Did that
So yeah, I really
exceed your
loved,
expectations?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
By far.
Good.
But also being in a medieval village, have our own hut, which we could make very cozy. That was lovely. The game was absolutely fantastic. I fought more than I would have.
Yeah, because
liked.
I mean, your challenge was conquering without fighting. How did that go for
It
you?
didn't work that well. No. I fought, a lot. But it was fun, and I really need to practice a lot because I'm very lousy at fighting.
Well,
But I think I bluffed my way into it.
I guess that's part of the game.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what will you take home with you?
At the moment, missing it. I really, I want to be there, continue it. So that I will take with me.
Missing it.
Yes, I will miss
Aww.
the people, miss the game. I can't wait for the whole year to go to the next one.
Yes.
And already making plans, browsing for a better armor, stuff like that.
Yeah, so we're in the car, and this man over here is already browsing for better armor. I think that says something.
Yes.
Yes. In the car in front of us, that's Paul and Nienke. We were apart for an hour or something, but we found them! Yes, finally. Can we just have a moment for this?
Shop ourselves happy, apparently. Because we
just-
still have what?
It's great.
We have an hour before we go? Before departure? I don't know.
Yeah, we do. Hopefully we'll be getting
happy.
happy
I wasn't
after
sure
shop.
whether I was happy now.
But now we will be happy.
No. I tried. Love you. We're going to... Yes.
You're going to shop to be happy?
I'm going to have something.
I mean, look at that. All the shopping happiness. Just take a deep breath. Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Take a deep breath.
hi.
Hey. Breathe in.
Why?
Because you need to absorb all the happiness. Because apparently you want to be happy, you gotta be shopping here.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Let's go not shopping then.
Hello, vloggies! This time I'm taking over as the interviewer because we're not doing her last this time. She is going second. Kirsten!
Yes!
Okay, where are we right now?
We are in the train to France.
What are you feeling right now?
Tired.
And your overall feeling over the weekend?
Satisfied.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and why are you satisfied?
Because I had such a good event. Yes, it was such a good event. It was so much fun traveling with all of these people, and the hype that we built up over time was definitely worth it.
Yes.
And yeah, so I'm satisfied.
Okay. We're going to your first question that we're going to repeat about your character.
Okay.
And it was about, you said you wanted to know if you could play your character like you thought you wrote it out, and if it would play out like you think it would.
Yeah.
Like you were worried if it wouldn't, or you... Yeah.
So I played a character that's a Christian and also from medieval times. So meeting a lot of people from further in the future, and times where Christianity isn't just Christianity, but you have different types, and you have atheists, and then there were these pagan people as well. And she is a noble person. Those were I think the main topics of my character, and I do think that most of it I did play like how I thought I would.
Yeah. Did you think you had enough, like that you could play connections and really have play with them? Like you were worried about that?
I had plenty. I like drama, like a lot of us do, and conflict. And I had conflict on 4 levels, and that was great because I had internal conflict. We had sort of conflict within our little family. We had conflict within like the group itself, but we also had conflict with the outside world, which all of that cannot be if there is not a good cohesion of being an individual and being part of a group.
Yeah. So you had a splendid time here.
Yes.
Okay, and how did the crew fit in your eyes in this setting in the group?
Yeah, it was good because I had no clue what to expect of the crew.
Yes.
There were, of course, the sort of helpers, and you have the opponents. And it was good to sometimes have other sort of souls in there, and you could play with that. And also there was a thing called a haunting, in which there was a scene for every character that was relevant to them, and you could influence that, and which of course brought along a lot of internal conflict.
Yeah.
And like it felt like choices matter, and it also felt like
that if you had ideas and if you want to do things, then you could do them. That's also something I really adore.
Yes. Well, you of one of the only people here had like amazing dreams also about being in character.
I did actually. I think like I had a dream on the event itself.
Really?
Yeah. On which in which I did something in my dream that was so unlike Machtel, like my character, that I actually woke up from it with a feeling like, oh shit, I couldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. So I was sort of having an internal conflict in my dream, but fully from my character's perspective. So it was super immersive, which is amazing.
I wish I had that because I would love to have those dreams, if I'm honest. But yeah, overall, you had a great time.
Yes, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
You're going to try your best to come back next year.
Yes.
I will as well.
And I will drag them all along.
And we're going forward in time.
Yeah.
And we will see you in 1.5 hours probably.
Yes.
Hello, vloggies. So since we couldn't shop before the train, we're like, you know what? Let's just go to this massive shopping center to get some lunch.
Massive.
I hate it. There was a Harry Potter store we went to, but
They didn't
we didn't
have
buy
a
anything.
Hufflepuff pin, so now I'm sad.
Yeah, so even though we are shopping, she's still sad. I don't believe it anymore that shopping makes you happy. So I think we've been here for maybe 10 minutes. We're still walking, we still haven't found any food. I hope we don't starve in here. It's not as bad as the Texco. Texco, right?
No, this is
Where we went to, but it's
there
still...
is more of an overview here.
There's a lot. It's a lot. I don't want to imagine this filled with people, because I mean it's Monday now, so there's still quite some people here.
There's Flunch over there.
Lunch. Maybe they have some food. We're gonna find out.
So we're trying to have lunch in a French diner.
Lunch in a French diner where no one speaks English. 10 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend.
Aw, the poor guy. He tried. He really did his best. Yeah.
Yes.
And we're probably getting food.
I think this is better than I was trying to do the French.
Well, I would have...
I think actually we would have managed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Your French is quite
We'll see what happens.
Hello, vloggies! Yes. So this is another interview, this time with Paul. He's driving. We are now in Belgium. About 15 minutes away from our next stop. Take your time.
Oh, okay.
All the uninteresting stuff I'll just cut out.
Oh, okay.
So if this is a real short part, then you know what happened.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So, how was your weekend? How was the event? How was your journey?
Yeah, the weekend was amazing. I really had a blast. We're already planning on things to do next year. I already booked Hades in my agenda. Yes, I'll be back.
He says with a smile.
Yeah, it was really a good one.
Do you have any particular outstanding moments you want to share?
First of all, the food. Food was amazing. So huge thanks for that. The reactions on the slavery were so delicious. Also the throwing people overboard stuff, just for good luck. Not being the most popular after people finding out that I'm, did some slavery trading stuff, and I'm a merchant. I sell ship things.
Yeah, just goods.
Yes, goods,
Yeah,
and cattle and all that kind of stuff. So, everything is fine. And then the girl walks in, and yes, I'm looking for Jan the Slaver. That was interesting to say the least.
In the other part of the video, you said you were looking forward to meet all the lovely people.
Yeah. Well, it was just everybody was so nice. Everybody was welcoming, very welcoming community in England. So
yeah, sounds good.
Yes,
I feel the same too. Yeah. And then about your challenge. We've talked about the Dixies. Please, how were they?
Well,
First-
they were the cleanest Dixies I've seen, but they're still Dixies.
Did you overcome the Dixie problem?
I only did a number 1 on the Dixie. The number 2 was reserved for the hotel.
So half a win.
Half a win. But then taking a shower in the hotel was just, horrifying. And painful.
Please tell. How was the shower?
Well, if you like black and moldish, then it was a lovely one. Then it was a blast. Or if you want to, being boiled alive is also very fun.
Yeah, it's like we just escaped hell. Please.
Yes, just
don't
boil
do
us
the
alive.
boiling.
And then you can, switch to cold, and then you're freezing. So, you win some, you lose some.
No, more like a lose-lose.
Yes, it wasn't the best experience. However, the food we had was nice.
Yeah, next time we'll stay somewhere else.
The company, the family was really fun to play with. You start with the concept. We had a plan, which was created over dinner in December last year, and to see it work and to see how we all connect and I think that I was amazed by this. Well, this was the biggest surprise, that it works. It really just, it works. Good event, lovely memories, and really, really looking forward to next year.
Hello, Flories!
Hi.
We are currently in a car. Yes, you never guessed. In Belgium still.
Yes, in 40 minutes we're in the Netherlands. More or less.
And we're doing it slowly because
The others took a wrong turn.
Yay! Your overall thoughts?
Lovely. Like the people were kind, even if their characters were immensely irritating or you wanted to bash their heads in. Like it's a very kind and lovely atmosphere, and
so that's a challenge accomplished.
Not sure. I was insecure about meeting new people.
Yes, exactly.
So it is an overcome that I met a lot of new people, and most people were very kind. But moreover, I didn't stick a lot with the Dutch people. I just went off my own way with you guys. So with the English people. So that was amazing, because normally I just stick to a person because I'm scared to meet new people. So that's good. Yeah.
And you were looking forward to seeing everyone's costumes?
Oh, the costumes! Oh, I already saw Nancy's costume a little bit in the Discord, but the moment I saw her, I was like, if this is the standard, and then everyone came up with like amazing costumes, and I still felt underdressed somehow, and I had the biggest hoop skirt.
Yeah, how was your skirt?
Oh, it was amazing. I'm so happy that I got it done and that I walked over there, because the reactions I got, love it. Love it. Yes.
Yeah, you were looking so well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So did that help playing more vain? As you said in the last
apparently
video?
we just had a conversation that I wasn't vain, but I'm more greedy. Like, I'm not vain as in I want to look... Yeah, I'm still vain because I wanted to look pretty. But I wasn't like, I don't mind being dirty. But more like vain as in I like stuff. And indeed, I did the whole, oh my god, these skirts come from Italy and it's amazing and it's cashmere. Like, I did the whole charade.
So quite vain. Yeah. And what's the thing that you'll bring home?
I can play a player character for a whole weekend if I'm with the right people. Because normally I don't play a play a character for a long time anymore because I always get boring or overwhelmed, and then I just go off and start playing NPCs. So yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
Especially since I hope you'll be able to come back next year, and then you have to do another event, like a full event.
So I already have all kinds of ideas to update my whole outfit and items, and I have all plans.
All the plans. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yes. And I loved everything, and I cannot wait to go back. I'm already missing it.
Oh, yes. But for now, we will have to live it up. Oh, you have a
Yes, and I'm glad to be out of the corset. That's also us. Yes. But yes, we'll be living it out.
Living it up on top.
Yes.
Hello, vloggies. So, this is stop it. This is our last stop. Nienke is going to go with Paul, and he's going to put her on a train somewhere that way, and we're going to take Kirsten back to Utrecht. So it's going to be, I believe, hour and a half for us, something like that, and then we'll be home. This is a very cozy spot to say our goodbyes, of course, between all the cars and lorries and such, but you know, so we're almost done. It's almost ready, and yeah, then we'll have to start our normal working days again.
Yeah.
Sad, but
I have the day off tomorrow.
He has a day off. I'm not that lucky, but my kids will be very happy that I'm back, and they'll have all the questions, and I brought them an English book, so I'll help them learn English.
Yes.
Bye.
Hello, vloggies.
Hello, vloggies.
We're here. I think this is the last interview. Actually, yes,
so,
you're the last one. We're still in Belgium, right?
Hey, last time I did the last interview and it was dark, and I did you, and now you're doing my interview in the dark.
Yes,
I like that.
Yeah,
that's poetic.
Aww. Yeah. So, how was your event?
It was amazing. When we arrived and they showed us our hut, I was so impressed. I really loved the little village that they made, and our hut was so cozy, and it had like a little fireplace and small rooms, and we made it so comfy and cozy together.
And we had our own altar.
Yes, we could.
Yeah, we actually never showed one.
Yeah,
but there was.
The whole inside was in character. We didn't show anyone.
I have invited people to go. But they all didn't want to enter. So next time,
Alice came in for a brief second.
Oh,
she did.
But she had something to tell us or do.
You had a lot of questions in your previous interview.
Right.
But first and foremost, you were looking forward to going to England.
Yes.
How was England? And how was the driving? But first England.
England was absolutely, it felt, strangely enough, like coming home. I felt so in love with everything and everyone, and I don't know why, but I really feel like I should go back. So I actually didn't want to go home today.
Oh, yeah. I understand that feeling, neither did I. Yeah. And the driving, how was that?
The first 20 minutes, I think, were quite difficult. Or, well, not difficult, but challenging. Then it was pretty okay, especially on the highways, and they were fine. But when we entered Guildford, I was so scared because all the roundabouts and all the people, and oh my god. But today when we drove back to Dover, it was easy, just like driving anywhere else. So yeah, I'm glad it was easier than I thought.
Good. And yeah, so You had a couple of questions about the start of the event and how everything would look like. How was the start of the event?
It was more abrupt than I thought it was going to be. So I wasn't really prepared when suddenly we were told, okay, this is the start. You just died, good luck. So it took me some time to really get into character. It helped to have to walk back to camp. And I purposefully didn't listen to people talking Dutch, so I didn't want to start out walking back to my Dutch friends. I just wanted to see what was going to happen, and that worked. That was cool. And all the people were really friendly, and it was really fun.
Yes, exactly. What was the rest of the event like?
Well, it was funny I had made some connections beforehand, and it was so cool that they were really, right, you're Josephine, yes, I know you, and we know each other, and we have stories together, and that made me really feel like I was part of something bigger. And it was really cool that people thought I was sort of the middle of something bigger because I knew so many people in game. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, well, the thing you were also looking forward to, meeting all of you guys.
All of you guys, you were all so lovely. I can imagine that if suddenly 5 Dutchies turn up in not a very big group of LARPers, it's sort of daunting. But all of you guys were so friendly, and you included us, and yeah, I really absolutely loved every one of you, and I really hope to see all of you again sometimes
maybe come to the Netherlands.
Yeah, I mean, there are LARPs over here.
I think
and some of them
among us 5, I think we go to or organize at
4?
least not. I mean, I think we go to 10 different events, maybe even more.
Yeah.
Between the 5 of us, I at least go to 5 already. So
yeah.
Maybe more. I think maybe it's about 20.
Might be, yeah.
Different.
So, you know.
There's a lot here.
Come and find us.
Come find us, yeah. And we all organize one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so far, back to Hades.
Right.
Yeah, because you also had a challenge.
Right.
Yes, that you wrote your character to be more extroverted.
Right, yes.
How did that go?
I had imagined myself being extrovert as being very visible and louder, and I don't think I did that. I think I was extrovert as in I walked up to people and talked to them and wanted to hear more about their lives. So I think it partly worked, but this wasn't really what I thought I was going to play. But
so are you going to change it or are you going to keep it?
I think I'm going to keep it because it worked for me, at least. And I think I found a lot of people in that way of playing. So
yeah,
I think I'll keep it. But you know, it's going to be a year.
Yes.
Things might change.
What will you take with you from this experience?
I think the new connections and the new people. I really hope that we can still stay connected outside of the LARPs. And the longing of going back to England. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to go back to England sooner than next year. And I think that was the last interview.
Oh my god. So now everything is done. That feels so weird.
I will make another ending video.
Yeah, but
all the way
we're not going to have to work on costumes or props or.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with our lives?
Well, organize events.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Work. Stuff.
Right. That was work.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
That thing. Yeah.
Right. Well,
we're back in the land of the living.
We are
again.
Living it up
on top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hallo,
vloggies! This is my last stop. Sebas and Isolde are in the car and they're gonna drive off. While I'm at my home, they're gonna go to theirs, also in Utrecht. And they're waving. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Drive safe. See. So that's that. I think we can all agree that we had, at least I had, heaps of fun, and we all, like all Dutch people, we want to come back. We had such an amazing time, and it's just a pity that we can't do it more, that it's not there more often, except for my wallet. My wallet likes that it's only once a year. So thank you for sticking around. Yeah, thank you for being with me on this journey, and see you next time.